Hey guys, it's Hades here and welcome to the creative competition week 1, and this is the top 3. So I'm going to show you 3 builds and you guys have to vote for the winner. But that's actually going to be at the end of the video. To start it off, I want to give credit to the millions of amazing entries. It wasn't millions, but it seems like it because it took me hours to mark them all. I spent hours going through the messages checking out everyone's build, and there were some amazing ones. Like, the quality on this survey is amazing. So a massive shout out and a thanks to every single entry. If I don't showcase yours in this video, I'm sorry, but at the start, so right now, I'm going to try and go through as many as I can to give you guys the credit you deserve. And at the very end, I'll show you my top 3 picks. And then from then, you got to post in the comments which one of those top 3 you like. And then we'll have a winner. So to start off, we got this build. I really like the idea of the moat at the front. It's a bit different, I didn't see too many of that. And I also like the ice design. The ice adds a little element to it, and the snow. Even though it's not a snow biome, it works really well. Probably could have chucked some more snow here. But it's definitely got a certain element to it. Like this bit here. That's a great idea. Look at that, the ice ball held in by some ring. It just looks different, like no one else did that, so that's why I like it. The beacons at the top, I guess they add something. It's not really that good, but that ball in the middle is really the key point of this build. The thing I didn't like about this one is you couldn't really spawn diagonal. You had to spawn on one of these blocks to the side. So it's not as quite as good because you can't put signs there. And yeah, that's the main thing, but that's still fine. That's still fine. A lot of builds, really good builds, were made like this. And the second flaw I found was the walls. They look really plain. Like, there is some cracked in there, but just looks really plain. Looks like there's walls marking out the boundary, and then the inside looks great. So if just the walls had something else added to them. I know there isn't much room. See how he couldn't do it curved? Or actually, he did have a bit more room to the boundary. If you take away the corner bits here. So I don't know, there's something like that I was looking for added, and maybe just something up here. It looks kind of not completed, so I don't know if he was actually finished, but his time was up, so that's the tips I have for them. Plain walls like this don't really look that well, otherwise, great job. Over here, another good build. This is probably going to be a long episode, guys, because I'm going to go through every single one. He went for a diagonal spawn, which is good. The signs, well placed, well designed. What's this? Hades read this. Hades read this. By this guy, I'm guessing he made the spawn. Hades, I couldn't find a way for the hub portals to look very good with obsidian. I didn't know if they had to be on the server. Alright. That's a nice little thing. He gave me a book. Let's go have a look at some more spawns. Let's head this direction. So this one I really liked, but it just wasn't, it didn't have the edge. There was just some that had a bit more like design put into them, a tiny bit better. Now this is definitely different. It was a good effort, but I didn't really like it, and he didn't really have the signs and stuff ready. So I don't know if he was just building a little building or if he was actually going for the spawn competition. Over here looks like another very nice one. Let's have a look at this. We'll run in here. Let's give credit to the person. Plot me info. There we go. That's their name in chat right now. This looks like a fairly good design. Diagonal spawn as well. I don't know about the hole here where you spawn, you have to go up. I wouldn't really suggest doing that. My favourite colour used as well. The arrows seem to be pointing inwards though. And the bad thing about this spawn is there's not many ways out. Like, if I want to get out, I've got to go down to this door. But seeing as we're on creative, I mean, I'd rather have some flying exits. Alright. I want to have a look at this one. That one looks really nice as well. I would go to all of them if I could, guys, but I'm just flying to ones that I know what's inside. So let's use the compass to go a bit quicker here. Alright. So you'd be welcomed here. It looks great. It looks like it's got room for all the signs, Hadescroft information, but it's too confusing. That would be the thing about this. I'm sorry that I'm giving you criticism, guys, but I'm just trying to help you out. Like, all the builds are amazing. So much effort. They look amazing. and you can count that for every single spawn. Now I'm just going through and saying they're criticizing things because, I mean, that's what helps you become better, and I believe that's what everyone needs or should want to know. Everyone should want to get better. That's why I play Minecraft. It's all about researching stuff and getting better. So that's what I'm doing over here. Is using my light system that I have in my single player world. It's very nice. That's how I know he's a Hadescraft single player world watcher. And he's got room for all the signs in the portal. So this is a good one. Except he might have overused diamond blocks a bit. But besides that, very good. What are we at here? Another one. No exit through the roof. That's a bit of a downfall straight away. But nonetheless, it looks very nice as well. Built by Lego Jar Jar. We'll just type that. Yep, there it is in the owner. Let's go over to this one, I guess. That's TP. Come on. There we go. This one's looking very nice. Nice quartz. Maybe a bit too much quartz. And no big entry. It's got poles where I believe there should be an entry. So that's a little tip. And a nice little midget version of me. Why not? Looks great. Alrighty. YOLO. YOLO Hadescraft. Wow, what is that? I don't want to know what that is, do I? Okay, let's just go over here. TP down here. Let's give shout out to this guy. Honeydew Hugo. I'm going to try and maybe not read the names out because I have no idea what I'm talking about. Here's another one. Hades is craft awesome. Oh, Hadescraft is awesome. I think he meant by that. There, I haven't seen that before. My logo actually looks exactly like that. So this guy knows what he's on about. He's been to my channel before. That's really nice, that actually. And in here, it looks pretty good as well. But I would try and avoid using doors because people control people and just keep getting them to shut and stand on them all. And it is just, you want to try and avoid using doors when you got a big server. And here we go. This was actually one of the contenders for the top 3. And so was Out to Kills at the start. But they just got pushed out by another build that I decided was a tiny bit better. Donation tower, back to hub. So it's fairly simple. The main thing I didn't like about this is might have been a bit too spread out. And this, I didn't really know what it was doing back here. But the rest of it looked great. Oh, we've got to give credit to this guy. TP in here. There we go. Dino. I want none of you guys to give up or think that I'm being mean. They are amazing. Every single one is amazing. Even this. Maybe not that amazing, but he was probably trying to lag the map. But whatever. This guy's going to get his stuff deleted by the looks of it. Nah, I'll leave it there. He's not causing any harm. There's a lot of text going around there. I'm going to not read that, but basically it says Hades is awesome or something made by that guy. Over here. Oh, that looks like a good one. Let's head over there. Oh, I want to give this guy what he said I was coming over here. Give him a shout out. Tommy Toes. There you go. Where was that other one? Over here. Here we go. Now another ice design. But the thing I didn't really like about this one is that it was really small. Like the general just size of it. He made it really small. I don't think that was meant to be there, so I'm getting rid of it for him. I really like the design. But it just was a tiny bit too small. Still really nice. Amazing job, guys. I'd love to see you keep entering in the competitions. But, yeah. So now we've got to start TPing. I actually have some coordinates on my second screen. So let's go ahead and jump to these real quick. I'm just going to drill as many out as possible. So let's do these quicker now. Player not found. Of course, because I'm invisible, because I was trying to hide from everyone. There we go. This is actually one of my favourites. It's a great idea. And this was exactly what I was looking for. This was in the top 3 until recently. Someone overtook him. Because what he did was, you spawn up here. Which is a great idea, because it's creative. So you want people to be able to fly. It gives them the information they need. Tells them how to double tap to fly. And they go and see the dragon, they'll be like, wow, this server's amazing, we can build stuff like that. Let's go read the signs. Low ranks, high ranks, blah blah blah, all the information. And seeing as he noticed that we had 2 plots open. Yeah, so we could actually... I don't know if I can do this without actually modifying the game, but... Yeah, I can, because I'm OP. I can join this dragon up for him, which would be good. I might actually do that. No, I don't have time. Get rid of this. But the point is that I could join this up for him. He can't because of the footpath there, but I could. So it's a great idea, and he was the only one to think of doing it over 2 plots. I didn't say you couldn't do that. I could easily make it 2 plots, and he was the only one to think of that. So massive shout out to this guy. Oh, that TP'd me here. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do... info. Speed Freak. He's the legend who thought of that idea, and he nearly made it into the top 3. Winners of contest have small monuments dedicated to them here on the ground. Alright. So that's great. He thought of a bunch of ideas, and I really hope he enters in future competitions. Because he has original ideas right there. That is an original idea and I loved it. It just wasn't as practical as I needed for the spawn. I thought some noobs, some people aren't as good as you guys. And they don't know how to play Minecraft, to be honest. And so they might have gone here and they might have been like, yeah, okay, fly down here. This looks nice, let's go over here. And they didn't read any of the signs. And then they spam chat going, how do I build? I can't build. I'm placing blocks here and I can't build, help me. The sad truth is some people are noobs, guys. We got to deal with them. And that's why that spawn did not get chosen. Otherwise it would have, because it is amazing. Here we go, let's give a shout out to this guy. Yep, I'm not going to say any names anymore because I'll probably wreck him. What else have we got? Let's try and get some more TPs in here. What's another one? That's TP to 480, 400. There was a build around here. Yep, here we go. A massive statue of Hades. It nearly looks perfect except for no mouth, but the mouths are honestly, they're pretty hard to do. But it looks great. And I think there was something in my head. Yep, nice little bedroom for me and Goldie to chill bang on these beds, yeah? Wink wink. And I'm sure there's more stuff down there, but let's have a look at the spawn. This was a great one. Looks like it was a tiny bit griefed there, but looks like they... oh, it's got lava in there. That's definitely a troll. I was going to assume they had fireworks in there, so when you spawn and you walk off to the side, fireworks shoot up. But I mean, lava's just as good. That could be a troll or it could be legit. Either way, I wouldn't put lava there. Spawn created by these guys. Let's go plot me info just to give the credit to everyone who was involved. And let's fly off. These guys were actually really good as well. Wow, there's so many. I'm so sorry if I don't get to your build this episode, guys. I actually feel bad. But this is going to go on forever. And I do have to wrap it up eventually. But thank you. Please, guys, thank you for entering. I could not be more happy with how many enters we got. Give a shout out to this guy. This looks like the same guy. He's helped with that. Interesting. It's been hard to work. Let's go in here. Oh, let's go down another floor. Alright, go down another floor. Here we go. Got a little kitchen, some secret doors by the looks of it, some lighting. And let's TP out of here. Can give a shout out to this guy's build as well. Curb Stomper. Alright, so whoever did this should be banned. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ban them right now. Let's go see who did it. Do not do this, guys. It is very bad. Plot me info. He's got a lot of helpers. One of them could have griefed his stuff. Plot me anywhere. And / drain 50. Let's go / drain 100. How come I can't drain these blocks? You kidding me? Let's have a look what's inside this lava thing. Nothing. Let's have a look inside here. Nothing. There we go. I drained all the lava. This looks like a troll plot for starters. So I'm going to go plot me, clear. And it is gone. In a few seconds. Do not do that, guys, or you'll get banned. That guy's lucky that he had a lot of helpers involved with that. But I'm just going to try and remember those names, and if I see them repeatedly, they're going to get banned. So try not to be a part of that, guys. Alright, here's another spawn. Looks pretty good. Let's have a look in here. By Genius Program. Don't forget the pool and garden underground. So, this looks like the spawn area. Bunch of stuff. Jump over here. There's the pool. Alright guys, I wish I could keep showing off some more spawns because there was tons of great ones. There was probably about 50 spawns I didn't get to in the video. And I'm sorry, but thank you to every single person who entered. It is now time for me to announce the top 3. So that's TP to one of the top 3 right now. If this is your build, then you have pretty much got into the top 3 and have a good chance of winning. So, here we go. TP Hades now. Alright, so this is DPS Legends build. Right here, we'll type /plotme info just to get all the stats exactly correct. There we go, owner DPS Legend. Let's do a full review of his spawn. And then I'll tell you what to do if you want to vote for him. So to start off, he picked an ice theme. And it looks really nice. He went right to the boundaries, which is a really good idea. And he did detail all the way through. Even the corners have some detail. He put snow everywhere. He used some beacons up there. And overall, the outside looks really nice. It's really aesthetically good. And if you had to ask me, this would be the most detail, or the best idea. I believe he was the first one to use a snow and ice build. And the general idea of it, his was the most artistic. So he did a really nice job of detail and thinking of a new idea. And also he got all the basic elements that I talked about. So the signs, plenty of signs, and also the portals. And it looks like he also chose a diagonal spawn, so I could spawn right here. And they've got the welcome sign, so that's good. He does have the square middle, which is kind of unavoidable, but it might have been an issue that he could have tried to work around and mix it up a bit. And he did symmetrical builds, so it's the same on each side, which I believe works really well for what he wanted. So guys, if you want to vote for this, go to the comments and type build 3. Build 3 will get you to vote for this one. Build 3 is DPS Legends build. Don't mix it up, don't forget it. Now that I've kind of explained this one, let's go on to the next build. Just ignore the wither thing up on the top of the screen. If you donate for Architect, you can actually turn into any mob you want. So that's a little perk of donating that most people didn't know about. But let's go to the next build. There we go, and -700. So this is build 2. If you want to vote for this build, type build 2 into the description. Let's get out of my leg here. Have a look at this, guys. Massive statue of me. Open roof here, which I believe is really good. This is about where you'd spawn in. So even this person didn't manage to avoid the spawning on the double block, but oh, I think he wants us to spawn here, but very similar. So this general area would be the spawn. He's got some great detail on the floor. He's got room for the portals. He's got room for everything. He's got nice little... Oh, that looks really good actually. I'm happy with that. That's a nice little thing. He added that recently. He's got the main notice board there, built by Chemtar. So if you want to vote for him, build 2. He's got creeper face in the windows. He's got little like angel type things at the doorway. He's got our signboards there, Of course the steps going up to the main area. Now I want to show you down here. He tried to fit in some more stuff. So another portal. And over here, I haven't actually been to this part. Come on, teleport me. Looks like a little library type area and then steps back up. And ladder up onto the roof. We'll go over to the other side. It's the same type of thing. Pretty much symmetrical. So it looks like he's got room for the signs. He has room for the spawn. He has a nice statue of me. Let's go have a look at the outside so you can really see how much detail he put into this. Look at that. There's me poking my head out there. There's a nice design. A castle look. H is there. Archways at the front for more detail. A nice green grass. It looks amazing. And the little lookouts, of course, that you can get up there by going up the ladders in the towers. And that's why he made it into the top 3. Because of his amazing work on detailing, but also making it so it's a usable spawn. Like right there is what I really like. I like it how you can fly straight up to get out every time you TP to spawn if you're not new. But if you are new, it has some amazing stuff, and also the signboards are easy to access. The only thing I didn't like about this spawn, the only shortage to it, is down here is pretty useless. And it's not really, it might confuse people, and some people might actually walk down there and miss the signs. That is the only problem I have with it. Other than that, amazing spawn. That's why I made it into the top 3. So don't forget to type build 2 if you want to vote for this spawn. Now, for the last but not least, build 1, which I have chosen. Let's go to it. 444 70 negative 650. Let's go. Alright, so we're here. This is the very front of the spawn. Looking up like this, it looks amazing, guys. This was actually my favourite spawn out of them all. I think DPS's was the most creative, so that's what I like about that. Camtars probably had some good ideas mixed in with extremely creative, but this one was the most practical spawn, and that is why I like it the best. As you can see, he went with the diagonal idea. So let's start exactly where you spawn. You spawn here with a beacon behind you, and you can either walk, sprint straight out there and start flying, or you can fly straight up. And if you fly straight up, he's still got some great detail up here. And I really love the top things, how he went with this glass design. But that's pretend we're a new player. I log in. What do I want to do? I run down here. I am forced to see the signs. Bam and bam. That's what I love about good spawns. We need to be able to say the rules and the commands to claim plots and stuff so people don't get lost. New player message boards. Then we come further out, and he's got tons of signs here labelling it, but I've already been here tons, so I know it all already. Here's where you'll get all your other information, maybe donation info. I'm not sure what we'll put here yet. And he did some basic stuff. We can change stuff, and he's given us shout-outs, things like that. Over to the side here, he has a Hades obelisk. So it says HAYDZ, and that is what you call an obelisk, guys. For those who don't know what an obelisk is, it's basically that. So that is amazing. And I guess what made me like this spawn so much is you can fly out of every building. So you walk in here, see the signs, you can just fly straight out. And you're not constrained, you're not stuck in the spawn at all. That's what I really liked about it. That's what gave it the edge to be picked as my favourite. So this is where my vote is going, just so you know, guys. This spawn is my vote. But I guess I'll count my vote as 10 votes. Does that sound good? So in the comments, my vote counts as 10. That sounds pretty fair. And as people win this building competition, their vote will also start to count, and we'll build up a team. I actually have a rank called H Builder that I will be promoting the winners of this competition to. So whoever wins this competition each week will get promoted to H Builder, and they get access to 10 plots. They get all the commands of the highest donator, as well as 10 plots. So that's a fairly good prize for you guys who want to enter. And the Hades building team will also be involved in future things as well. Look at this room. The detail. This is the hub portal. So just to the right here, I really like that. A nice little fountain type thing. And if we come around the back, we got some more things. This is actually new death pit. So, yep, this is new. I have not been here. That looks suspicious while there's stairs there. But we'll go with it. Whoa, yep. That is... Oh, sorry. That is a death pit. Exactly what he said it was. Should have believed him. I don't want to die. I'm busy recording. Let's go. Let's go up here. And here is like the secret thing, kind of. Builder Hell's Crescent. Big shout out to him. Let's type plot me info. If you want to vote for this build, type in build 1. Make sure to remember that, guys. Type in build 1 if you want to vote for this spawn. Whichever one of the spawns gets the most vote will be the winner, and that's what we'll be using on the creative server. Special thanks to Hades Inspiration that made this all possible. DPS Legends build, he probably saw it and was like, oh no, I gotta do some massive project to beat that. Everyone who gave him advice. So, let's have a look over here. I believe he put random Easter eggs as well. And the signs will be deleted, so I'm actually going to delete the signs now. But, just so I can do this. This is the hidden lever that activates the death pit around the side here. I found that interesting. Some guys might be like, I know about the death pit. See how it's gone now? You cannot fall in the death pit. That's because the lever wasn't turned. So I really loved things like that. Don't forget to vote for this spawn if you like it the most. I really liked that diagonal spawn as well. He was the only one to implement that. And the only one to implement flying out of the roof of each building. So, yeah guys. Type in build 1 in the comments if you want to vote for this guy. Massive shout out to him. We're just going to have a quick look around while I'm wrapping up this episode. Because the builds around here were amazing, but I didn't want to show them off. This nice little pool has got a little jump there. Another beautiful spawn here. Can we type plot me info to give this guy a shout out? There we go. Shout out to British Knight. This one over here, also amazing. It just wasn't that practical for the same reasons as you couldn't fly out the roof. Things like that gave the other spawns the edge. This one, I actually showcased him in the last video, and as you can see, it's been improved heaps. He listened to my video. He clearly watched it because he opened it up and it is way better now. Now when I spawn, I can turn around and see all the signs, and I can easily fly out and have a look at it. So he did improve it, and it is a lot better now. So massive shout out to him for that. That was good. And this spawn, he actually just got it done in time before this recording. And I really liked it, but it just didn't make it in. I'm sorry about that. It nearly did. I was about to put him in the top 3, but he just didn't make it. So I'm sorry to this guy. I really hope he enters in future competitions, because he's obviously got some amazing design skills here. It's a really good design. I really like it. Alright, there was one more that nearly made it into the top 3 as well. They all seem to be building in one area, and it was this one over here. It was in the top 3 until very recently when he got knocked out by one of the other top 3 builds. Because this one it doesn't look as good like by looking at it. It's not as creative or artistic. But when I was in here, I just thought it was an amazing idea. Like, it's got all the information right in your face. You walk straight out, you can fly straight away. I really liked the idea of it. It was genius. Like, if he could get some more design elements going here, and maybe some better design elements down there, he would have definitely been in the top 3. So that was a really good build that I liked right up until the end when I just decided to switch him out. So, we've got to give a shout out to this guy. Plot me info. Robin14 BMX. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to vote. Voting is the most important. I want tons of votes because I want the person who built the best spawn, who deserves it the most, to win. So don't forget, Build 3 was DPS's, Build 2 was Chemtars, and Build 3's was Hell's Crescent. Or Build 1 was Hell's Crescent. Don't noob that up like I did just then. This build, I'm going to go to it right there. This is Build 1, Chemtars is Build 2, and DPS's is Build 3. Submit your votes now, guys. I need your help. Vote, vote and vote. And please enter in future competitions. The winner will be announced either tomorrow or the day after it, depending on how many votes and views the video gets. And then once the winner is announced, there will be a new topic for next week. And that topic will be another competition. So the week 2 competition that everyone can enter in, and I'll be doing these competitions every week, giving away the prize of the new rank, the H Builder rank, and of course opportunities to join me in Skype and be offered new opportunities, stuff like that. Build Hadescraft spawns. There's tons of things I'm offering, guys. Go watch the last video if you want a full detail of all the prizes. But don't forget to vote, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you to every single person who entered the competition. And see you later, guys. Peace.